I just thought it's appropriate to put my hood on. It's like, okay, so some kid literally called, well, not a kid, somebody supposedly as a young realtor or something, the age of 20, calls me today. Honestly, I think it's like a fake page, but anyways, I'm just saying, like, he made it clear, like, I'm like, communication is an issue. I didn't contact this person. I was interested in this house yesterday, and it was just weird that they called me. And honestly, like, I'm not even sure they're associated with the property. It could all be a lie, because that's the thing. I keep trying to tell the authority, the law enforcement people, that I'm being stalked and harassed by my parents and my sister through telecommunications and social media, whatever. Like, they're doing weird, creepy things. I'm not 100% sure, but it sure seems like that was probably or could have been my nephew playing on the phone today. Like, they would put him up to it. The point is that if it's not, and he's just some demonic ass young person, like, these are the people you want to tie yourself to or be compared to. And just to, I think people want answers. Like, they're like, what is she talking about, and where does she get her information? I'll just say this regarding some of the stuff I was talking about today with this realtor, even though I told him to leave me alone, because he made it clear, like, he wasn't being clear whether he's going to give me this house or not. Like, okay, so my fortune teller I was watching last night was talking about that these people want to kill me and, like, eat my body, like cannibalism. So I told this young realtor that they're probably going to do that to him, or, like, that, like, what I was saying is, if you associate yourself with these people, they're going to do that. Like, what she's saying is, like, because of what you put in your body or something, and then, but it's crazy to think that people would actually believe that. Like, if you eat a person, that you're gonna, like, inherit their brain and all that. Like, I don't know what the hell she's talking about, or they're like that's insane. Like, what I'm trying to say is, I think that God wants people to know that if you commit some kind of cannibalistic act and eat a person, you're not going to inherit their intelligence or, like, become them. Just like when I move out of this house, and my mother, my sister, my father, and my sister's husband, or maybe another person that wants to be whoever wants to be associated with them. I'll just say whoever. I'm not going to say people if they are or they're not, but whoever wants to be associated with that is going to go down with them. I've warned people. My baby's playing the drum. Thank you, Quinny. So what I'm trying to say is, they can play house in this house and pretend to be me in this house. Like, you can't. I don't give a fuck how much technology is available. The fact of the matter is, I've been telling all these realtor people that there is issues with, like, you can't get a application and stuff filled out, everything. Like, you can fill out an application using technology, but then you still need a person to communicate with. But anyways, I had to tell this idiot, he was an idiot, because it is what it is. Like, if I tell you, don't bother me, don't contact me, or have your associates do that, I said that for a reason, because this lady, she got mad because she was rude to me, and oh my goodness, I was rude back because she was rude to me. She got rude with me, first of all. What people need to understand is, when you're in a situation and you're trying to avoid emergency situations where you're like in between houses. Like, that's what I've been trying to avoid. I've had the same house 9 years straight, and before that, it was never an issue with having a roof over my head, paying for a rent in an apartment, and it was always my shit. I didn't have that problem. But again, if you want to trust my parents or my sister or their associates and think they're gonna save you or help you or pay you, you're mistaken. You're very sadly mistaken, because 1, they have no money, they're in debt. 2, they are trying to access energy from me. So that makes no sense, because obviously I'm not going to give it to you. I don't care if it's them or whoever you are. Anyways, so after I told the young realtor to leave me alone, and I said, like, I told him, I'm blocking you. Do not have any of your associates bother me. What does he do? He sends somebody else. No, it was the same little douchebag. Like, you have a little douchebag voice. You sound like, you know, your parents put everything in your name because of, for whatever reason. I'm not stupid. I've seen this before. Okay? That's great. Your parents want to help you, but I'm not even going to sit here and parent your parents. Like, I'm an adult, and honestly, like, just because I'm a woman doesn't mean that you can, oh, you're better than me, because you're a fucking child, first off, but you own property because your parents are controlling you easily. So you're their damn puppet. You own their property, but you got to do everything they say. You got to do all the work, apparently, and they sit there and manipulate you and boss you around. But you want to take that out on me, though. I told this kid to leave me alone and shit when he called me as another person. And then he's still going to say he's going to send HR. Like, I don't care if you want to pretend to run a company or you actually run a company. You're running your company to the ground if you actually have a company. But again, maybe your parents don't realize what a big douchebag you are. This little shit telling me, I'm going to the gym, I'll have HR call. I'm like, no, don't. But he's still saying, like, he'll have HR contact me. Like, this is the kind of shit I'm dealing with. This is what it is. Like, people are bored, but they're just evil. I told people, like, this is a business transaction. When you pay rent, like, yes, you want to be presentable and all that, but you know what? There's so much unprofessionalism, immaturity, and this is from old and young minds alike, but I spoke with one person, actually, I'll say two people that had their minds on straight, but I don't think that the first person could even help me because of the way all these rules and shit, and I don't know, like, time is of the essence and all of that stuff. So, but you're not gonna sit there and play in my face. You can think, like, I don't know what you think, and I really don't care what you got or don't have. It ain't mine. I don't want a shitty landlord. I definitely don't want no child to be my landlord, for real. Like, it's not about your age, but this little douchebag made it very clear that he's a little douchebag and wants to play on the phone and bother me, and, like, people really need some damn help. Like, so this is what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, that, like I said about my reading yesterday, like, that's crazy, but I just thought people should know, above and beyond all of this shit about getting a house, that there's people out there that would want to kill somebody and eat their body to try to become like them. Like, that's fucking nuts, right? But again, I warned this landlord because, like, and then he's still bothering me, though. So this is the whole point. Like, this is how you know this shit is real. I do believe that psychics are real and everything, if something didn't, I'm an intuitive person though, not everybody is, but I'm not seeing fake psychics on YouTube. Like, I'm not seeing or getting those vibes, like that they're full of shit or something. I'm not getting that. So when this lady said that, I was like, I had to stop and think, like, well, damn, really? Like, but again, back in the day, or supposedly these cult people would kill a goat and try to, like, cast their demons on a goat. Like, this doesn't even make sense. Like, killing an animal and then that doesn't even make sense, that, like, the animal's gonna take away your sins or something. Like, anyways, these demonic people are only happy if they make misery for others, but it's like, it's just a lie they tell themselves, because it makes them, what it is if you make them feel inadequate. I don't have to try. It's just that I'm my authentic self, and because I'm naturally, like, actually the real truth who I am, I'm a good person. I try. I don't want to be a jerk. Don't make me be a jerk. But you can't make me do anything. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. But again, my whole thing right now, I'm trying to find a house to move into, but I'm not going to put all this extra information out to some weirdo narcissist. Like, this is just anybody. Just think about that. If you're in my situation, would you just want to give some weirdo your information and they don't even give you a house? Like, you have to have trust. I know who I can trust and who I can't trust. But at the end of the day, like, a landlord has to agree to, you know, like, yeah, okay. But it's like, the point is, like, it's just insane out here trying to get a house. But I think a lot of people are caught up in the madness. But again, if you're looking for a stereotype, that stereotype you're looking for in the city of Buffalo hardly really exists. And if you want a narcissistic tenant that is like, acts like they're better than you, or you feel like you're better than them, that doesn't even make, like, it's all very weird and messy. It's like, that's the point. A narcissist doesn't even know what they want, or they're deluded about it, and it can change. I think that whenever they end up getting, then they're kind of, that's what it is. But you see, they're projecting that shit on me because, oh, I just have to deal with whatever house I get. No, whatever house I get is going to be destined for me, because I deserve something good, and I believe, like, that I'm going to have something better. Come here. Stop that. Come here. Come here. You're okay. Oh. But again, they don't care about my baby. That's why I got into it with that one lady. She says something, and I'm like, yeah, you don't care about my kid. She's trying to, like, really? You're going to say something about me? And I'm just trying to make sure that I keep a roof over my kid's head. Anyways, I'm going to go now. I have limited space on here. Because, you know, like, you guys, sometimes people have really, at least I can see this, I'm not so caught up in all of my devices these days, because I've had to focus on all of this stuff. And anyway, y'all are caught up on your devices too much. I can say that, because I'm not. And, oh, maybe you're going to put your devices down and focus. It might not even matter if your focus isn't on good things and doing the right thing. Anyways, I don't need any fake pretend friends or any of that. So, no fake love and no fucking, I'm not here to entertain. I want to say what I'm going to say because I want to say something and address it. Like, you don't have to call me with your bullshit no more. Like, you already know. You know it was stupid to call me after I already said to leave me alone, and I'm talking about people being cannibals and shit, and you're still gonna call me and pretend to be somebody else and talk about going to the gym. Like, dude, I don't care. I'm looking for a house. So anyways, this is, yeah, so I'll just say lastly, some of these people, they want 3 times your income. They want a 620 credit score or higher, and you have a background check. Anyways, pathetic. Pathetic. Money is money. I don't have illegal money. I have legal money proved. Here you go. You can see. But to get to that part, you can't be a fucking giant douchebag.